Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make a delicious bistec ranchero. It's basically steak in a tomato sauce. So in case you guys want to learn how to make this easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need 1.5 pounds of skirt steak, 4 ounces of tomato sauce, 2 serrano peppers, 3 Roma tomatoes, a half of a white onion, 3 small potatoes, 2 bay leaves, 1 garlic clove, olive oil, sea salt, and black pepper. So these are our ingredients. Now let's get started. Alright, so first we're going to start by cutting all of our ingredients. Alright, so first we're going to cut our meat, and because this is a thicker cut, I'm going to slice it in half and then cut it in thin slices. And I already removed all of the fat. Okay, so once we have it like that, we're going to cut it into thin slices. And I don't like fat, so. And you know, you can always use your choice of steak as well. Alright, so once we have our meat, we're going to season it with salt and pepper. Alrighty, so once we have our meat, we can start prepping our veggies. So for our tomatoes, we're just going to cut them in little moons. Just like that. I'm just going to place them in a bowl. Now for our peppers, you can always use jalapenos as well. So I'm just going to slice them in half. Slice them in half and then slice them in little strips. And you can remove the seeds if you like. I'm gonna keep them just to keep, you know, some of that spiciness. And then cut them in half. So just like that. And I'll just add them with your tomatoes. And for our onion, I'm just going to cut it in half. And then little moons. So we're just going to mince our garlic clove. And if you have one of those little squeezy things, use it. Apparently I bought the wrong one. Trying to be all bougie over here. Okay, so we're just gonna set it to the side. Okay, so we're just going to peel the potatoes. Alright, so after you got your potato, we're going to cut it in half. And cut them in little moons. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have. Alright, so once we have our veggies and our meat ready, we are ready to cook. Alright, so on medium-high heat, we're going to preheat our frying pan with 4 tablespoons of olive oil. So once that's hot, we're going to add our potatoes. Okay, so we can add our potatoes. And we're going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. So now we're going to fry them for about 5 to 6 minutes or until our potatoes are fully cooked. Alright, so after 6 minutes, your potatoes should look something like this, and they should be done. Alright, so if you poke them, they're gonna be soft, so that means that they're done. So now we're just going to remove them from our pan. And you can put them in a napkin just to remove the excess oil. So in the same pan, we're going to add our garlic. And just give it a couple seconds. And then we're going to add our meat. Okay, so once you start seeing it change color, add your meat. And we're going to cook our meat now. Now, of course, you can cook everything all together, but I'd rather just cook everything separately, so like that I can make sure that everything is cooked at the right amount of time and nothing gets overcooked. So we're just going to cook our meat. Okay, so just let it sit there and let it cook. Alright, so we're just going to cook it until we no longer see the juice from the meat. So basically the meat is going to cook in its own juice. Alright, so at this point your meat should be cooked. So now we're just going to remove it from the pan. And now we're going to add our onion and jalapenos. I mean my serranos. So now we're just going to add our onions and our chile serranos. And I'm going to add another tablespoon of olive oil. So once our onions are translucent, we're going to add our tomatoes. Alright, so once our onions are soft, we're going to add our tomatoes and cook that for about a minute. So after a minute, we're going to add our tomato sauce and our bay leaves. And just move it around. And once you start to see simmer, like the little bubbles, then we're going to add our meat and our potatoes, which it shouldn't take that long. Okay, so now we're just going to return our meat and our potatoes. And just mix it all together. And let me tell you that it smells delicious. All right, so once everything is all nicely mixed, we're going to cover it, lower it down to the lowest setting, and let it simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. And that's basically it. All right, guys, so after 10 minutes, our bistec ranchero should be done. So we're just going to turn it off, and let me tell you that it smells delicious. So now we are ready to serve and enjoy this delicious meal. Look at this. Alright, so here I have it served with beans and rice and of course a tortilla. So we are ready to enjoy this delicious meal. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. So I'm just going to try to grab a little bit of everything. Papas are my favorite. So let me grab a little bit of everything. So like that, we have a bite of everything. And my little helper is not here. He's with Grandma, with Nana. So, cheers. Seriously, super delicious. And it's fast and easy. And a little memory, it just brings me back to my memory with my dad. Literally when he used to babysit us, when my mom was working all day, this is the meal that he would prepare for us. So we already knew that when my mom was working, this is what we were gonna have for lunch and dinner. Super delicious. Alrighty guys, and there you have it. Super easy and delicious bistec ranchero. I hope you guys had enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel, tú tienes el piquete. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Eres perfecta.